And there's the next big build of the town. So this is the hotel. It doesn't really look like one from the outside. I'm working on it. It's still a work in progress. We've got some cactus kind of carpets upstairs. We've got 3 rooms. Each room is kind of the same. There's not really much in each room, but each room is connected to this lovely balcony that we have that'll overlook the entire town once it's all complete. I really like how it looks. There's also this path that you might have briefly just noticed that connects directly to Sean's place. And there's also this one over here which will eventually connect us to spawn. I think this place is coming along really nicely. Later in the episode we have a gun store to build. I'm thinking of doing it right here. I believe this might be like the best location for it, but we've got some other things to do first. So firstly I want to start by finding the current search key, which is somewhere in Bubbles area. Look at this place. This is the spawn that I built. I'm still really happy with this building. For anyone who didn't catch it the first time, this is the server wardrobe. You can put on some different hats. I really love the Tunamo crown. They just look so happy. I feel like looking a bit more distinguished today, so how about I put this on? How does this look on me? I don't know how well it fits. The sniffer looks as happy as always. Hello, sniffer. Do you have a little whiff? This is Bubble's shopping area. There's some villager buildings over there. They're not really public, but this one is the shop, and this one's just lovely. So the search key is hidden somewhere in this area in a barrel, just like with all search keys. I don't know where it is. It's just somewhere in this area. It can be anywhere. You okay there? Going for a little spin, Icy? So the barrels typically have to be mostly visible. So I'm sure that something like, you know, hiding in here probably isn't what they've done. Let me try the shop. Guys, I think I think I found it. That's actually pretty clever. Good job, Bubble. That was a good spot. So I am allowed to collect one of the search trophies. There are 3 more blocks of diamonds in here now. Who's signed up? Bubble, C and Toshy. Okay, more diamonds for me. And I think the trophy should go right here. Let me just remove the item frame. There we go. Look at that barn. It's such a nice looking barn. I really like this barn. Now I'm going past the barn. I haven't got a reason to go to the barn. Not right now anyway. I plan on hiding the search key over in Adsy's place. Somewhere. I don't really know where. I haven't been there in a while. Ooh, okay, this place is different. There's another building here. The cherry mine. That's really cute. There's also a fence outside, perfect for me. It's good to see the Among Us is still here. So we've got his house, it's all pink. Maybe I can hide it behind a chest or something? Or maybe something like that where it's like behind a stair. That might be quite good. I do quite like that idea, but what if I actually make use of the other texture for the barrel? So instead of like showing these sides, I show this one. That would blend into the spruce so much more. The rules do say if it's a small area, you can show less than half of the barrel. And I think this spot here might be perfect. So if I remove that, I don't know what's behind it. This spot would be perfect. Right there. Put the key in there. Get out of here. Replace the blocks I broke. And there we go. That is... that's pretty well hidden. Like you can see like a corner there, like that is the texture difference that you're looking for. But I think this is a pretty well hidden key, and it was a well hidden key for all of 2 hours. So the next thing I really want to do, that zombie villager that I obtained last video, I almost said stream. This isn't a stream. This guy here, I want to cure them. I definitely didn't steal this villager from Toshy. I promise you I didn't, but now I have some villager things to do. I want to have a small trading hall just up along this wall here, but crossbows are the thing that I really need right now. I need the crossbow enchantments, because I do plan on selling crossbows in that gun store. In the gun store I plan on building over here later in the episode, so I've got work to do.
Libby, where are you going?
I'm going to your ranch.
Do not go to my ranch. Stop. Halt. Wait. Silence. Pause yourself. Hold your horses. Hold your singular horse.
I am holding... Oh, hello.
Hello.
It was almost like I knew you were coming. This path is here now. It's been here for a few days now. You're already aware of it. The grass trail going through it. This place is so nice. I really like it.
I am proud of the builds I've done, like, especially with the acacia involved, because I've never really used acacia before.
And then there's the barn, which I've already ran past it like twice in the video. It's such a nice barn.
I'm happy with.
You should be happy with it. I look up and it's just your butt.
Don't look at my butt. Look down.
You haven't seen this yet, but there's the hotel now. None of these buildings have names. I'm gonna give it a name. I don't know what to call it.
Hillbilly Hotel. I don't know what's
Hillbilly Hotel.
What's a very stereotypical ringworm's my favorite Paris hotel.
No, I lied. First ringworms, then rats with the plague, then you.
Is this a cactus rug?
It's a cactus rug.
I love it.
You stole my cactus.
No.
You stole my cactus.
What do you mean? Oh no, the cactus, where did it go? One of the moon phases, if you look at it a certain way, it looks a little bit suspicious.
Oh, it's not like you to notice something like that.
I said it to you in Discord.
It's suspicious. There's this chest over here which I looked at before. Acing was very generous and he left a bunch of wood. I've been using so much spruce, as you can see here. There's so much spruce. So last episode I made these two houses here, one for me, one for Acing. Acing has moved into it. Oh, he's actually lit it up now.
Oh,
I came in here like yesterday and it wasn't lit up.
Yeah.
There were monsters spawning in this house. But he's also left his bed down here when I made a specific spot up here for the bed and he's done nothing with it.
Wow.
This is the villager chamber. There's 3 of them. They have been rapidly reproducing.
Oh, really?
Rapidly.
Oh.
There are 5 more on the other side of this wall. They have been reproducing rapidly. But if you go inside, I now have these 5 villagers. I have this one for crossbows, which I've done a little bit of trading in one of these chests. Okay, I've got bows because I need to level them up. But I've got piercing 4, multi-shot, and breaking 3 and quick charge. I don't have a mending one. I could probably get one, but Bubble sells them for quite cheap anyway. If you go up the stairs...
Ooh. Because of goodies in here.
Yes, including the Dumpy touch, because I realised that I shown the location of it in the last episode and it was still there. So about 20 minutes ago I grabbed it, because later on I want to do a little prank with it. But I want to get some crossbows, I want to max enchant them. Piercing and multi-shot. I feel like piercing would be better, but I'll also sell multi-shot for anyone who wants them. I just can't be bothered to do the trading, so I also need to zombify them. Okay, I've done a bit of trading, quite a bit of trading. We've got crossbows, we've got mending, we've got unbreaking, we've got quick charge, piercing 4, and multi-shot. The mending ones I bought from Bubble just now, 70 diamonds for all of these. It's quite a lot, but it's mostly just because I didn't have space for a 6th villager, so I thought it'd just be easier just to, you know, spend the diamonds. So now I'm going to open this barrel, do a little... And now all of the crossbows are fully enchanted. We've got 5 multi-shot crossbows and 6 piercing. One of them will be mine. I'll go and get the arrows for those later. But first, let's go back in time to where me and Sean made that Dumpy Dutch trap. Alright, I need to do a little experiment. If I do something like... That's the wrong way. If I do something like this, put string in front of it, leave a dropper there, block, redstone dust. If I walk on this... It does shoot. Awesome. Okay. I know exactly what I want to do right now. Sean is right there. He's right there.
Observe.
Okay, we need to go to the ocean and get a bunch of kelp. Do you want to come with me?
Yahoo!
Squint.
Squid.
Fibsh.
Turtle.
Bucket of tropical fish.
Parrot.
Green parrot. Bogey parrot.
Come down. Yes, come down.
Bogey!
Yes, bogey.
Look at Bogey. Okay, so I'm not completely sure where I should do this little prank. Bubble's shop is right here, and I feel like this area here probably gets the most foot traffic. So if I build it like here, this might be the best spot for it. How about I do something like this, where it's just a very inconspicuous looking bubble elevator?
Yeah.
Bubble! Bubble elevator! Okay, so there's a sign saying, making a cool thing. If you're not Bubble, go away. Because that's going to draw in everyone. You're going to have a look at this regardless of who you are. So you're going to go up, and as soon as you reach the top, Dumpy touch. And got him. I wonder how long it'll take for someone to become victim to this thing. Probably not long. No, it didn't take long at all. Bubble fell for it. But now I want to push back this hill and have the road come along here down the side, just in case I want to have some buildings here in the future. I'm not really too sure yet. It'll be nice to have them there just in case. So recently Acing also made this path down the side of these two buildings. It's really nice, but it goes the wrong way. I want this path to go to Toshy's. So the road will come out from here. Sean's right there. But anyway, I want to try and do the cool thing where I did the little spin. It was a bit rough last time, but I didn't press F1. So I'm going to press F1 this time. And now I'm going to do the little spin. And now the path is complete. It's thinner than the main one because it doesn't really lead to like a main road or anything. It just comes along here down the side of Acing's building, then it goes down this road here, which is also now done, to Toshy's. She does have two places. There's this place here, which is the one we're connected to. She also has a bunch of villages over there, which she hasn't even connected herself to yet. But the next thing, I'm finally going to go ahead and do that gun store that I've been hyping up all episode. It's going to go in this spot right here. I did change my mind. I wanted it to go over there. But now that this road is in, this side road, I've changed my mind completely. This is perfect because it'll just be completely opposite. You know, that store, it'll be neatly tucked in here. I'm trying my best to avoid the word amongst because I know my brain will just completely fry if I say amongst. And I'm also live streaming this right now and chat will go crazy. Anyway, the gun store's going to go here. I'm going to do a time lapse as always. It's time lapse time. Among Us. It's all finally done. You want to see it? You want to see it? Here it is. I really like how it turned out, as with pretty much every single building I've done here. Now, I did do a couple things differently with this one. I realized that we haven't had a single one of these, what are they called, like troughs, I believe, for the horses. It makes sense to have one of them. It was pointed out on a stream. We have these little hitching posts all over the place, but not anywhere for the horses to drink. Talking of my horse is gone. I noticed earlier my horse was gone. We need to have a look for her soon. But anyway, you go on inside. We have this weird kind of carpet I've gone for. I wanted to do a little yellow to bluish gradient because there's just two candles here and I just thought it would make sense. It looks a bit strange, but here you have a sign, piercing and multi-shot, because I did decide to split them into two types depending on the person. We're selling them for 16 diamonds each and there's 5 crossbows of each type. I'm happy to start selling them. I have my own crossbow, which I called Angry Bow, because I'm so funny. And then because this is a shop at the end of the day, it would make sense for a kind of like living area upstairs. There's still no one living in these shops, but I can kind of work on that. Maybe next episode, we'll see. I have kept the villager breeder, so I might try and have some villagers behind the counters. Might be pretty difficult to keep them in place, but I'm sure it's possible. One more thing that I did try to do with this build, I tried having these little indents in the walls, and I actually kind of like how it looks, so I might go back to the previous builds and just add a bit more texture into them. I like what it adds. It adds a bit more depth. Yeah, I like it. I might try and go back and make this change to the rest of the buildings. Shouldn't take too long, it's just a few stairs at the end of the day. I missed a block. How did I miss a block? Much better. Okay, so now I've got a little bit of admin work to do. So the last key was actually hidden about a week ago. It was found, but it was never hidden again. He still has it in his inventory, so let me just take that from him. I'm sure he didn't really want to hide it anyway. Now I have to slowly make my way over to Blaz's place. I would use my horse for that, but apparently he's taken her. I don't know if that's true. I've only been told that Blaz might have the horse. I don't know where my horse is. Knowing me, I probably just left her somewhere, because I am kind of clumsy like that. This place is really pretty. There's always... She's right there. See what I mean? I'm clumsy. I'm forgetful. I forgot I left her here. This wasn't Blaz, this was me. But like I was saying, this place is just really pretty. It's a kind of like fishing village. You've got like a windmill over there, you've got a ship, you've got a little fishing shop. At least I think it's a shop, I'm not sure. Regardless, it's work in progress, it's not done yet, but this place is just really nice. I like it very much. And now it's a case of finding somewhere to hide the key. There are plenty of barrels around here, so maybe I can hide it in one of those, but that would just be too simple. I wonder if I'll be able to lock this hopper so I can hide it in this barrel here. That might be a pretty nice spot, but it's quite an obvious one. Maybe not. Is this... This is actually a Minecraft shipwreck, like the in-game ones. That's really cool. I like that a lot. You know, I'd love to go for a kind of hidden in plain sight type barrel. So what if I were to hide it right in the middle of the windmill? I don't know how legal it is if I just cheat my way up there and expect everyone else to do the same. I mean, this might even be a really good spot in itself. That's quite good. It's pretty well hidden. It's in a very obscure part of the build, and it's mostly hidden by the trapdoor. Yeah, I like that. Put the key in there. Perfect. It's not in the center like I wanted it to be, but it's a few blocks behind it. I still expect it to be found pretty quickly, but that's somebody else's problem. So now I have a thing to show you. Someone has booked a build. Toshy essentially requested a kind of medieval smithing area. The book wasn't very detailed with what she wanted, so I did DM her about it. But now let me read the list on the things that we've agreed on. So she wants some kind of medieval forge looking place, a blacksmithing area, 2 12 furnace super smelters, and a volcano. She wants all of those things contained in this little red area here, and she wants the volcano to kind of stick out of this hole. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. I've got a few things to fit in here, but maybe we can have like a blacksmith over there or something. I don't really know where everything's going to be yet, but if there's a volcano in this area sticking out that hole, there'll be lava flowing down the side. Maybe we can have a small lava river splitting these things apart. It's not going to make much sense now, but I'm going to try it next episode and hopefully it looks good. Medieval styles aren't really something I'm very familiar with, but I would like the challenge. But that should be it for this video. It's a bit shorter than the first 2 episodes, but hopefully that changes in the 4th episode, which also may have a guest. The very last thing I want to do is finally name my horse. I'm going to change out the armor. Diamond is protective, but it's not that good looking, so I'm changing it for cyan, which should make us match a lot more. And now the name reveal, I'm calling her Cherry. I like the name Cherry. I've been really wanting to call something Cherry recently, so here she is. But that's it for today. If you liked the video, make sure you like it and subscribe if you haven't already. The normal stuff that everyone says in their videos, it's nothing special. I also apologize for my really deep voice in these videos. I'm sure it bothers me more than it bothers you, but it still really bothers me. I am practically off screen. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!